So this week we're going to speak about what's the keyword strategy and how to create one. I hope we can get to the creation one because it's a pretty decent topic. The topic here is meant for Amazon sellers who are just starting and also who are already selling products. Everything I'm saying and teaching here is something that I've been testing and I know it works. And the point of this whole call is to boost your sales and increase your sales and boost your business. And okay, I want to explain the core principles of Amazon business. Obviously, I cannot teach you everything on this Zoom call, but I want you to know the core, like the core things you need to know. I mean, if you don't know these things, then it's really, really bad. So anyway, there's some things we don't discuss, seller central topics, taxes, trademarks, category approvals, stuff like that, because I want to speak about increasing sales and I want to keep the topic in that area. So the point of doing this is to get you unstuck and go into the right direction if you are unstuck, if you are stuck, right? And let's speak about this keyword strategy and what is this switchery, right? So let's imagine now that your supplier just shipped your products to Amazon and now you have to complete your listing and then you need to launch it, okay? Let's set the context here. Let's set the ground here, okay? And so your product is ready, you shipped to Amazon, right? So now you need to do the market research, perfect product blueprint, right? You need to understand what's going on in the market and how to do that listing, right? Otherwise, you're shooting darts in the air, right? Secondly, you need to do the instructions for graphic designer for images, and you need to produce good listing images, right? Unless you can do this yourself, but still, those three topics were covered also in last Zoom calls. Now you need to do the keyword research. If you don't do it well, there's also the first problem here. Many people really don't pay attention to that area. They kind of do it, they kind of don't do it. They're not really crazy about it. They're not really obsessed about it. They're really obsessed about the images, but they're not obsessed about keyword research at all. So this is really not good, right? The first problem here. Now, you give these keywords to your copywriter, okay? And the second big problem here is that the copywriter, pretty often, they don't really add many keywords inside the copy. I mean, whoever had this problem, raise your hand. I know you're home, nobody sees it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we had this problem a lot, right? And now, imagine you finalize your listing copy yourself, tweaking it, adding as many keywords as possible to your headline, bullets, description. And this is the third big problem here because, you know, you're doing and stuffing everything and you might ruin the whole copy, right? And we as a sellers sometimes forget that the text and whatever we say there has to be readable, right? Now you launch your product. Let's say your listing is complete. Now you're going to launch your product, right? And then the problem here is that usually, I'm not saying you, but a lot of people, including me in the past, launch your Amazon ads on all match types. Problem number 4, big problem, you know, on as many keywords as possible. I added like stuffing the keywords into Amazon ads, like make me sales, bring me money, I want to get millionaire, I want this product to shoot off, right? That's your goal, right? That's what you want. Your product is ready. You know, you spend so much time and so much effort. Now you want to sell it, right? And now you're stuffing the keywords into the listing. You stuff the keywords into the ads. You know, you put it on all match types. And now you don't even know, many people don't even know what's the budget, how much money you can actually spend. And this is like problem number 6 here, right? And by the way, everything I'm speaking here, I have done many times all over again. And then you wait miracle to happen, which in 2020 seldom happens anymore. So pretty often your product in ads doesn't get much visibility or impressions, right? Or clicks, right? Or another version is that you lose a lot of money on ads. We had some food products where clicks was like click price was $4 a click. like minimum click price I got was $1 something, 50 cents. But most of the clicks were like $4, $3. And you know what? 10 clicks already, $50. Boom, gone. All right. And, you know, really often just the product just doesn't sell. And let's speak about, like, quickly summarize these typical problems. So the first one is we have a bad keyword research or don't do keyword research at all. Secondly, copywriter didn't add many keywords into the copy. Third one, you tweak the copy or write yourself, and now it's stuffed with the keywords, right? Maybe the copy is ruined. You start Amazon ads on all the keywords. Another thing we don't want to do, you start Amazon ads on all the match types. Now, without knowing how much you can spend on marketing before you break even or loss, you bombard, you stuff money into this Amazon system, and product still doesn't sell. You know, and that's really often with the new seller accounts, because Amazon doesn't even allow you to, doesn't give the new seller accounts a lot of power, and it's just, this system just doesn't work. But many people kind of like they just do that, like, right? I don't know, do you follow me here? But hopefully you do. So what do you do, right? So let's speak about this bad keyword research or no keyword research at all, right? And first of all, I want you to know that every keyword, every right keyword, not every keyword, every right keyword for your product is like a lottery ticket, okay? Secondly, wrong keywords can actually hurt your listing, right? So don't stuff something in there, right? And third one, you need to understand the keywords have different prices. Like, since every keyword is a lottery ticket, right? Then think about this, that every keyword, this lottery ticket, has a different price tag as well. And you have to know, when you're doing any business online, then this is something that you must know. I'm just saying this, you must know, okay? So different keywords have different search volume, and the more longer they become, the less they are searched, and also the cheaper they become. So shoes, for example, is really highly searched keyword. It's really broad. There's a lot of different types of shoes, and a little shorter version is what I call your main keyword. It's usually 2 or 3 keywords, and it's like running shoes. Do you have running shoes? Do you have, like, what type of shoes you have, right? And now you have these long tail keywords, which are good keywords for you to start ranking first. All right, so this being said, let's go to the next thing. Copywriter didn't add many keywords into copy, or you tweak the copy yourself, and it's stuff with the keywords. And it's funny that pretty often we do that, or we don't do that at all. We don't even put keywords in. And then we think about, okay, so why I'm not getting any traction? And then I'm asking people, okay, so did you check, is your keyword registered for your product? And they said, what is that? You know, Amazon is a search engine, right? You have to find balance between what is your copy saying and how much keywords it has, and are these keywords actually relevant for your product? You don't need to put everything in. You need to put keywords which work together. Let me repeat that last sentence. You need to put in the keywords which are working together. It's like they're becoming like this chain. They work together, infusing information to the Amazon system and actually telling Amazon what is your product. Let me ask you a question. Who does tell Amazon what are you selling? It's you. Amazon is a search engine, right? So whatever whatever keywords you have on your listing are basically indicators to Amazon, like, what are you actually selling, right? So stuffing a lot of things there is not good. Putting just few keywords in, not good either, right? So next thing, you start Amazon ads on all the keywords, and you start on all match types, and without knowing how much you can even spend marketing, you just dump money into the ads. And usually either you lose a lot of money or nothing happens, right? And so in here, let's ask you a question. So what is your budget? How much you can actually spend money, right? And for this, you just have to do this like a little thing, you know. Every time you release a product, you have to know this. Like, how much your product cost? Okay, let's take an example here, right? Your product cost is $5. You ordered 300 units, so you spend $1,500. Your selling price is $15, so you can earn $4,500, right? And Amazon fees are $5 for 300 units is like 1,500, and basically your total net profit is 1,500 USD for these 300 units, right? And this is how much you can spend money on marketing activities to make this product successful. So you can confidently reorder more stock and keep dumping money into it. This is an important sentence. So how do you spend wisely, right? What's your goal? You know, because like I said, you need to your first time you send product to Amazon, what you need to do is you need to be confident to order more, right? Like, imagine if you send product to Amazon and then it kind of sells and it doesn't sell and it kind of does well, and then you spend money there and then it loses money there, and kind of like you are in the middle of no man's land, and now you're kind of running like low stock, right? So, but you actually didn't make any money either. So this money is just gone, and now you need to reorder, and the supplier asks you like $4,000 more. Would you like to spend $4,000 more on a product which you're not confident? No, and that's where the keyword strategy and budgeting comes in. Extremely important. So, how to spend your money wisely? So let's ask you, what is your goal? What's your goal when you launch brand new product? Let's say 300 units you send to the Amazon, right? So when we launch our product, we have limited amount of stock, right? And there, you know, is your goal become a millionaire? But you know, a lot of people act, you know, when they send this new product to Amazon, it's a first product, and then they send it to Amazon, 300 units, and then they act like, now I'm going to crush it. Now I'm going to become a millionaire, right? Now I'm going to make money. I'm ready, right? And, you know, enthusiasm is really, really high. And the problem is that, you know, you just have 300 units. Like I just explained, the maximum you can earn is actually 1,500. But you know what? You need to, nobody sees your product. You actually need to spend that 1,500 you can earn from the first batch, like, well. You need to spend that money wisely. And you know what? You will not make money with the first order because it's a first order. You need to actually make money as quickly as possible with the first product after you spend that money wisely. If you don't spend money wisely, you will be in no man's land, ticking little ticks, tick, 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 little bit like sales per day, and nothing happens. You're losing more money on ads, and you're in the middle of nowhere, and you're stuck. You don't know, do I reorder this product or not, right? And I know many of you have been there. If you have sold on Amazon, I've been there many, many times, right? And so our goal is actually to validate the product. It's important for us to always keep our focus in right goals, right? So our goal is, with the first time you order and send anything to Amazon, your goal is to validate the product. So what is it we need to validate? We need to validate good quality. Is this stuff good quality, right? Because you don't want to order or reorder something that is bad quality, right? You're getting bad reviews, right? So you need to get reviews. You need good quality, right? So secondly, is it attractive? Is it well done listing? And is it well done, well selling product, right? So you need to know, is my product good quality? Does people like it? Is the listing well done? And is it well selling? And remember, you just have $1,500 net profit. And with this money, you need to be confident to reinvest more into the stock, right? So how to spend that profit wisely? And well, you're buying the confidence to invest more. So basically, with the first batch and the first order, you always buying confidence to invest more into that product. And I know it's really weird because nobody spoke about this probably before like that. But I know when I released first my products myself, I was so enthusiastic. Says, no, let's make money. No, no, no. And then like, come on, you have 300 units. What are you expecting here? All right. So anyway, let me share you some other stuff here. So basically, I hope everybody is getting the point now. Now in the situation that we send our product to Amazon, right? And now we need to start ads. We need to find the good keywords, and we need to spend that $1,500 wisely in order to do the reorder. And everyone who will send money to, the products to Amazon, you will have this situation. You will have exactly this situation. And now if you don't even know how much your budget is, it might be that you're losing a lot of money, right? So let me share you another screen. Let's go to the keywords first. I don't know, guys, how you're doing the keyword research, but we are doing a reverse keyword research. Means that, can you see my screen? Can you see the Helium Cerebro? Anyone? So anyway, we are using Cerebro. We are looking our competitors, like close competitors. We're putting these competitors into this tool, and this tool will tell us like what kind of what keywords these products are ranking for. And I'm just giving you just random example here with some Bluetooth speakers, which actually is funny. They have 71,300 total keywords. It's insane. It's just crazy, right? And now think about this. Like, if every keyword is for example, if every keyword here is lottery ticket, how many of these you can put into your listing? Not many. So first question is like how and which keywords you're actually choosing, right? All right, so let's speak about keywords. So first thing you will notice is that you have a lot of keywords and you cannot put everything to your listing, right? And your copywriter probably didn't add any keywords there either, right? And now you're stuck with this stuff, right? You're not copywriter, or sometimes if you are like a writer, just maybe you overdo it. You go crazy with this keyword stuff, right? And so your goal now, basically, in a nutshell, is to find these keywords which are most relevant for your product, and then which are the best opportunities on the market, right? And in here, I don't know how many of you have been familiar with the Helium Cerebro, but basically, you need to target relevancy. This is not the most important thing. Don't put any crap there, right? And secondly, you can choose, and repeat you again, you just have 300 units. Remember, you have 300 units, right? You don't have 30,000 units. You have 300 units, right? So would you choose keywords which have competing products 10,000? Or would you choose keywords which have competing products 100? Which keyword you go for? What's your goal, right? What is your goal? Remember, our goal is we have 300 units, and we can only have $1,500, right? And we need to validate, do I reorder or not? That's my goal, right? So my goal is to reorder or not. I need to make decision before my $1,500 or 300 units runs out, right? So now my question is like, are you consciously choosing where do you spend in that money and on which keywords, right? You can choose, like you tell Amazon on which keywords you want, which keywords are you want to spend money, right? So obviously you cannot add all the keywords to your listing, and this would be even a bad idea. But are you actually choosing consciously on which keywords you're going with? And there's like this Cerebro IQ score, and this is again like it's not so black and white, but then again you remember you have 300 units and $1,500. So if you're gonna start ranking yourself on the keywords which have, let me show you, like over, let's say, 1 million people, and everybody are paying crazy amount of money to Amazon on advertisements where your click prices are crazy high, or you can choose keywords like here, like there's a high search volume and there's a lot of competing products. Now, if you go and scroll down, you can find competing products less than, like a little bit less, like around 1,000. And if you find, I'm pretty sure you can find keywords which are already less than 1,000 here, right? And stuff like that. But basically, you are able to choose amount on which game you're going to play. Are you going to play with the keywords which have a lot of competing products and less high search volume, or you're going to play with the keywords which have less competing products and less search volume, and you will actually save so much more money by going with the long tails which have less competing products and they are actually cheaper. So remember, you have 300 units. What are you expecting here? Why would you even target these crazy keywords which have a crazy amount of people selling on it, and like the click prices are like going to the roof? Why would you even target this? You have a limited amount of money, a limited amount of stock. So your goal is to validate, is my product actually selling, attractive? Is it good quality? And should I reorder or not? So now pick your keywords, pick it wisely, and then let's move to the next topic. So how many keywords to start doing ads on the first batch? And it's a good question, and I know you will ask this question. I knew that you'd ask it. I knew. So let's go, and basically let's do the quick budgeting, right? Okay. So anyway, let's do this really simple budgeting here. I'm literally like I did it before the call. Our spreadsheet is like more difficult to understand, so that's why I just did it like this right now. Okay. Cool. Okay. So anyway, I ordered 300 units. My profit is $5. I have $1,500, right? So my preparation, let's say I bought reviews. I mean, I paid people who buy my product for free and then pay the money back. I spend, let's say, $150 on reviews. For copywriting, I spent, by the way, we are not buying reviews on illegal. We're asking people to buy a product for free and we're paying the money back. These are our friends or our list, our people. And so copy, $100, pictures, $250. How much money I have left? $1,000 I have left, right? Okay, now let's say I want to do ads. Okay, and so what is your goal? How can you actually validate that your listing is attractive on ads? So let's go to the search terms. This is a really unsexy topic. I'm so sorry, guys. This is just so unsexy how it can be, but there's nothing we can do. So let me show you quickly. So click-through rate is attractiveness score and conversion rate the same. So you need to validate, is your listing attractive or not, right? And you have this conversion rate and click-through rate, right? So you need to advertise on specific keywords, and then you will know your click-through rate and conversion rate, okay? When you advertise on keyword, then you will see how many people saw the ad, how many clicked the ad. So that's the click-through rate, right? Percentage from people see and how many clicked. And then you will see how much did you spend on that keyword. And then you see how many people bought that product and how much is the conversion rate, right? Okay, that being said, we can calculate now. Let's say if I can see one click is equals $1. Let's say one click equals $1. Okay, really simple. If one click equals $1, then if I will buy myself, let's say if I will buy myself 100 clicks, it's going to be $100, right? Okay. So let's say I want to buy myself 100 clicks. So it's going to be minus $100. Why not more? Let me explain you. Product giveaways. If I want to give away, let's say my product cost is $15 and I want to give away 10 units, then giveaway is a ranking. Like that's where you rank your product. Then you boost your rankings, right? Let's say I want to give away 10 units, it's $150, right? So now let's say I want to give away 50 units. Like with 50 units, you will get pretty far. So 150 times 5 is minus 750, right? You see, now if I do the heavy giveaway, like let me write here, $15 is selling price times 50 units. This will cost me $750. So now you see you already have only $150 left. So if you do it on the ranking stage, if you want to do the ads on the same time, then you can spend $150 here. You don't really have a lot of money to spend here, right? And now I'm going to show you really sucky ass launch. Now that's what most people do. I'm going to show you what most people do. This is what most people do. So we run phrase, auto, exact, and there's probably broad here somewhere, broad. And I just replaced my own product search terms with name search term. So please don't hit me in the face. Yeah. So anyway, we spent on this launch $610. Now, as I said before, you can only validate your attractiveness if you get at least 20 clicks, or for me, 3 sales. Minimum 3 sales or 20 clicks. If you get less than 20 clicks, then this information on click-through rate information and conversion rate information is wrong. That's it, right? And I need to choose how I'm spending my money, right? I need to choose on which keyword I want to rank and which keyword I want to go further, because I have limited amount of money. And so in the launch stage, you want to spend your money wisely and you want to buy information. Remember, the launching stage is not making money stage. Launching stage is where you buy keyword information, so then you can go into the races. Let me say, preparation stage, you prepare your product, right? Then in the launching stage, you need to spend money in order to acquire information on keywords. This information will tell you exactly, are your product attractive and listing well made, right? And then when you get reviews, you also can be confident that your listing is good quality. Remember, your goal is to reorder a product when you run out. So now, last thing, is it well selling? Is my product actually selling well? So we need to rank up the product before it gets empty. So in the launching stage, I will buy myself information, and this is attractiveness and is my listing well made information. So how do we do that? Here we spend $600 on this campaign. And you see these weird B numbers here. This is automatic campaign, which is showing your product on product pages. Complete waste of money in the launch stage. Complete waste of money. So you want to spend, we spent $600. So let's see what type of information actually is useful from this amount of spending. So like I said, we cannot trust information which is less than 20 clicks. So let's say this amount of information here is good. Okay, so starting 20 clicks, right? So you see, this is some random things here, so we don't need that stuff. Let's blur it out. Let's blur this one out. So what is that? What is information? I spent $600 here. This is a launch campaign run for 1 month. This is like old campaign, and now I need to validate, is my product actually attractive and healthy and ready for races, right? I want to rank up. I want to make sales. I want to make money. I want to know, should I reorder or not? I just have $1,000 left, right? So I spent 600 here already. Now I have $400 left. So what do I do? All right. So anyway, so I have 2 keywords here, 2 keywords left. So all this stuff here that's below here is sucky ass. Nothing to do with this stuff. Nothing. It's just it doesn't have enough clicks. So this information is not valid. This information is wrong. There's not enough information. We need 20 clicks or 3 sales on both sides. Otherwise, it's just not working. So now I have only 2 search terms. This one and this one. This one here, right? All right, so I could just, like, how much did I spend here? On this one, I spent $51, on this one, $14. So basically, if you are a smart guy, then you can spend, I could have spent just $70 here. What is the total? Yeah, I mean, like $65. I could spend $65 and get the same result, because my goal is to validate attractiveness and where should I rank my product. So now this one got 14 sales, 18% conversion rate, 3% click-through rate, 59 clicks. Yes, that's a winner. I could confidently say that I should start ranking. I'm ready to races on this keyword. Okay? This keyword is a loser because it's just 0.66 click-through rate. My product is not attractive there, and my product is not really good converting, but still it has one sale. So basically this doesn't count at all too. This is also, I cannot rely this. I need at least 20 clicks and 3 sales, both sides, to validate the information. So basically I just spent $51 wisely. And this is what most of Amazon sellers do. They spend crazy amount of money, and what they actually do, they don't get anything. We call it death by 1,000 paper cuts. They get death by 1,000 paper cuts everywhere. All right, cool. This is, like I said, this is not cool topics because it includes spreadsheets and numbers, and everybody hates that. This is not sexy. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not going to do that anymore. But anyway, like I said, the point here is to advertise and find keywords where you can go into the races. And if you spread yourself wide, then you know what? How far can you get? So let's go back to the budget. Let's say your one click costs you $3. I don't know which product or which niche you are in, and you need at least 20 clicks on each keyword. So if you have, and you know that let's say your giveaways, you want to give away 50 units, right? So let's say this is going to take you $750. Now, max you can spend here is what? Minus 220, 250. Sorry. So how many clicks you can buy if you have a $3 per click? So you just need to calculate 250 bucks. You have $250, and now let's say your average click price is $3. So you get 83 clicks. You can buy 83 clicks, right? If you want, if your click price is $1, then you can buy 100 clicks, right? Or 250 clicks for this money, right? And now, if let's say you can buy 250 clicks, then if you can find 250 clicks, then I would buy 50 clicks per keyword. It means that I can start advertising 5 keywords. So amount you can start advertising is really dependent on how much money you can spend. So if you ordered more than 300 units, you can probably spend more money on ads in the launching stage. But like I said, like this is advanced thinking. You know, many Amazon sellers don't think like that. So they dump a lot of money on ads, and then they get this one click here, one click there, one click here, one click there, and they are not able to validate where they should go on races. Let's say, go back here, for example, and let's say this is my main keyword, and it has really, right now, I would say my main keyword is my product is attractive, and my product is well converting on that keyword. I could go in and rank up to the top with my rebates, right? But if this keyword is really, really, really competitive, means that there's tens of thousands of people, then, I mean, I could never get with 50 units on the first page, ever. Like, forget about it. So that's why it's important for us to choose like our keyword game correctly at the beginning, because you just have limited amount of stock and limited amount of money you can spend. And if you choose your keywords wrong, and you put also wrong targeting and wrong ad campaign structure into the game, then that's what happens. You will buy lots of clicks everywhere, and you don't have nothing. It's just completely pointless, wasted money. I mean, you see, I have gotten some money here, right? But can I validate this keyword? No, I'm not. And launching stage is not about making money. It's about buying information where I can become as a number one or first page seller, so I can validate, should I reorder or not? Right? Cool. All right. So anyway, so any questions about this? Let's talk about a little bit. It's I know it's a freaky stuff and unsexy to look at the numbers, but I hope you get it. And if you don't, just let me know. So there's a question from Pauline should I do automatic campaign when I launch? I would say no. So I would say no, you won't do, because how much money you have. Do you need one click? Like, you need at least 20 clicks or 3 or 5 sales per keyword. That's what I do, because I need to validate my keywords. I need to validate, like, let's say this way. In preparation stage, you build a car, right? You build a car, and now you have, like, let's say 70,000 different racing stadiums, right? And different racing stadiums have different amount of people racing, right? And they have different costs. So now you need to choose on which racing stadium your car can drive the best and become number 1. And you just have limited amount of races and limited amount of money. So you don't want to race every stadium just one time. You want to race it at least 20 times and be confident that you can be number 1 there. And then you put money in, you go all in, and you become number 1 there and start selling automatically all the time. Instead of just racing every stadium just one time and not understanding actually where is my car can race the best. Again, like, you just don't have any value racing every stadium once. You need to race 20 times to make sure that, okay, this is a good one. This is my place. This is where I can sell. This is where I can make money. Okay. Yeah, and Eric has a really good point here that you need to have reviews as well. And it's extremely important to actually have reviews before you do any launching campaign. And this we're going to speak and cover next week. And again, if you don't have reviews, then your click-through rates and conversion rate numbers are not actually correct. And thanks for bringing this up, Eric. What else? And one more thing that again, I don't know how to explain this, but when I realized this like a few years ago, I was like, holy moly, we are spending so much money wrong, and a lot of people just want to start making money immediately. They make so much more effort, like they get so much effort and put this product to Amazon. Please, God, give me some sales now, right? And so, and some people are like, Ian, it doesn't matter. Like let me waste money. Like, at least I'm getting sales from ads, right? And I've been that guy myself. Like, I've been actually like spending money with the loss and being happy about it with Amazon ads until one day I realized, oh, holy, like I just lost all the money, right? So Margo is saying, like, do you say that if you're gonna get sales from ASINs with PPC, then you don't get ranking juice? Well, I'm not saying that I'm not getting ranking juice. I'm just saying that in the launch stage, I don't even care about ranking. I'm caring about validating my product attractiveness and conversion, and then going into ranking in these particular areas with rebates. And then later, when my product is already doing organically money, like Amazon is like a snowball effect, right? If you can rank up quickly on some long tail cheap keywords, your snowball effect starts to take off, and then you can start putting more money on acquiring more and more keywords. Like keyword strategy doesn't mean that you will be, you will just use few of long tail keywords for the rest of the life. No, you will increase your rankings on other keywords when the snowball effect takes off. It's difficult to explain, but yeah, anyway. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I didn't hopefully I didn't make any scared you away. So let's do few more slides. And again, like everything I'm speaking here and everything I'm discussing here, we've been testing many times, and we lost a lot of money. And the thing is that people really often forget that you just have 300 units at $1,000, right? You need to reorder soon. So what are the factors that you are using to be confidently putting another $4,000 or $3,000 or however how much the product new reorder will cost you. How can you do that like being confident about it? And that's why, you know, it's just a lot of people that don't have awareness on that. So that's why I'm saying, like, this is what I teach on the new sales masterclass. It's advanced sales strategy. So I'm saying to you guys this because I just launched it. I put in everything, like everything we discussed here with all these weeks is there. Why it's different than Amazon Mastery is because this is only about sales. It doesn't teach you how to create listing. It doesn't teach you about like patents or trademarks or taxes or anything like that. It's only focusing on sales and sales strategy. And the reason I made this masterclass training is because I'm hiring to my own company. I've been teaching these people manually for weeks to weeks, for months to months. And, you know, I made a training, and so that's why I put it online, and now everybody can get it. Why? Because this system is going to change in a year or two anyway. So now I'm teaching what works this moment. Like, and this is what you can basically, you can go to URLs where you can either look at the workshop or just buy it immediately. You want it or you don't, but this is what works right now. This is where I'm putting all my energy, and this is what I'm proud of, actually. I'm really, really proud of. So anyway, the point of this training is actually, if you already have a product selling on Amazon, first of all, you become first yourself able to sell your product successfully. And secondly, this training is meant, what I'm using this training for is to hire and train my own sales agents in my company. So when you learn how to do this stuff yourself, you can actually use this training and teach people to do Amazon sales for you inside your business and get commission from it. Anyway, that's about it. Chris asking is it possible to estimate if it's possible to reach first half of page with one specific keyword? Reach the first half of the page with page one with a specific keyword. Estimate. You know, actually your estimation on reaching certain keywords depends on so many things. But then again, it's up to you how much you can give away and do rebates. So if you choose to rank and choose to hunt down really, really competitive keywords, you know, you need to give away lots of units. And it's extremely difficult nowadays to give away even free products, you know. And so that's why it's so much better to choose at the beginning when you have just 300 units, keywords where you don't need to give away a lot of products, and you will be close to the first page. And you will get to the first page actually fast. It's just little money, and your snowball effect gets going, and your organic sales are kicking in. You know, you need to get organic sales to kick in as quickly as possible, because this is where you get more confidence to reorder, right? And Argo is asking here, can you please tell in the order of keyword emphasis, right? Like below. Well, they say the title 5 first words is most important, because in the title, the 5 first words become also your URL for your product, which also starts to rank on Google and these other platforms. But I would say that the title and bullets and the back end, you know, reviews don't really get any keyword traction. Description, if you have EBC, it doesn't take. If you disable EBC, then description takes keyword traction as well. Search fields, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't matter where the keyword is as long as it's indexed. And this is where, you know, you need to, after keyword research, you actually need to index your keywords. You need to index, making sure that Amazon confirms you that, yes, this product is registered on that keyword. Many times, like often we just add these keywords on our listing, and, you know, it's not indexed. It's just not indexed. You know, the keyword is there, but it's just Amazon didn't index it. So you need to realign your keywords. I guess that's a wrap. I don't have anything else. By the way, Amazon Sales Masterclass already started. And again, you can actually win a lot of free stuff there. If you complete the whole course, you get actually AirPods, Apple AirPods, Pro AirPods for free. And there's lots of other stuff, T-shirts, other stuff, rewards. And yeah, I'm really excited, really, really excited to have this program. And everyone who is in there, we will have an amazing journey. So thank you for watching. So remember, with the first batch, you will not become a millionaire. You need to play your Amazon game wisely. The money you are putting in needs to be used wisely. The way you do ads can be devastating and actually hurt your wise decision making. As you saw, I just explained you, we spent $600 on this particular keyword launch, while we could have spent just $50, right? This is how much I got valid information for one keyword only. And again, hopefully you, even if, just one more thing, even if I would like to show you guys how to do everything one by one, it will take me an hour. So I'm sorry. Again, if you want to get to know exactly how everything is done step by step, then these links are in the chat box. Go ahead, just join. Thank you, everybody.